ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामी इति नामिने। नमः ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामी इति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणी निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणी। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणी निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopal Jaya Jaya, Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopal Jaya Jaya, Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopal Jaya Jaya, Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopal Jaya Jaya. Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya, Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya, Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya, Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Jaya Radha Giridhari Radhe, Jaya Radha Giridhari Radhe, Jaya Radha Gopinath Gopinath Radhe, Jaya Radha Gopinath Gopinath Radhe, Jaya Radha Rasa Bihari राधा रास बिहारी राधे। जय राधा रास बिहारी, राधा रास बिहारी राधे। जय राधा मदन मोहन, राधा मदन मोहन राधे। जय राधा मदन मोहन, राधा मदन मोहन राधे। जय राधा बांके बिहारी, राधा बांके बिहारी राधे। जय राधा बांके बिहारी, राधा बांके बिहारी राधे। जय राधा माधव, राधा माधव राधे। जय राधा माधव, राधा माधव राधे। जय जगन्नाथ जय जगन्नाथ, जय बलदेवा जय सुभद्रा। जय जगन्नाथ जय जगन्नाथ, जय बलदेवा जय सुभद्रा। जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी, नयन पथगामी भव तुम। जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी, नयन पथगामी भव तुम। जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 प्रभुपाद। जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 प्रभुपाद। निताई गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल। निताई गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल। बोलो हरि नाम संकीर्तन की जय। श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। निताई गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल। जय राधा माधव, जय कुंज बिहारी। जय राधा माधव, जय कुंज बिहारी। जय गोपी जन वल्लभ, जय गिरिवरधारी। जय गोपी जन वल्लभ, गिरिवरधारी। जय यशोदनंदन ब्रज जनरंजन। जय यशोदनंदन ब्रज जनरंजन। यमुना तीर वनचारी, यमुना तीर वनचारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे हरे, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayam Udirayeta Nashta Prayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavatim Uttama Sloke Bhakti Bhavati Neshtu. Welcome everyone in Bhagavad Gita class. So we are in chapter number 16 and verse number 21. Okay, so we'll recite the verses with translation and then we'll discuss each verse followed by Mangalacharam. Chapter number 16, verse number 20. Asurim yonim apanna modha janmani janmani mam aprapyeva kaunteya tato yanti adhamam gatim. Attaining repeated birth among the species of demonic life, O son of Kunti, such persons can never approach me. Gradually, they sink down to the most abominable type of existence. Verse number 21. Trividham narakashyedam dwaram nashanam atmanah kamah krodhas tatha lobhas tasmada etad trayam tyajet. There are three gates leading to hell: lust, anger, and greed. Every sane man should give these up, for they lead to the degradation of the soul. Verse number 22. Etairvimuktah kaunteya tamodvaraistribhirnarah asharati atmanah shreyas tato yati param gatim. The man who has escaped these three gates of hell, O son of Kunti, performs acts conducive to self-realization and thus gradually attains the supreme destination. Verse number 23. Yah Sastra vidhim utstrijya vartate kamakaratah na sa siddhim avapnoti na sukham na param gatim. He who discards scriptural injunctions and acts according to his own whims attains neither perfection nor happiness nor the supreme destination. Verse number 24. Tasmat chatram pramanam te कार्याकार्यव्यवस्थितो ज्ञात्वा शास्त्रविधानोक्तं कर्म कर्तुम् इहार्हसि. One should therefore understand what is duty and what is not duty by the regulations of the scriptures. Knowing such rules and regulations, one should act so that he may gradually be elevated. ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरोन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः. श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं. वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरु श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च. श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगना रघुनाथान्वितां तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनासहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगना ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च. नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने. नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे. हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधाकांत नमस्तुते. तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिय. वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः. जय श्री कृष्णा चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद. हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. Once again, welcome everyone. So we are in Bhagavad Gita class, chapter number 16 and verse number 2021. Okay, so here Lord Krishna is explaining, instructing in fact Arjuna that, oh Arjuna, those who are entangled in this material world, they can be elevated only by Harinam Mahamantra. So if they chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. So this Mahamantra is the only means to get out of from this material entanglement. So in verse number 20, we have seen that Asurim yonim apanna mudha janmani mam aprapyeva kaunteya tato yanti adhamam gatim. Attaining repeated birth among the species of demonic life, O son of Kunti, such persons can never approach me. Gradually they sink down to the most abominable type of existence. Lord Krishna is explaining the one who doesn't take my name, doesn't have faith in me, and continuously entangled in the material world and just running behind to satisfy the senses can never attain me. And he will become more selfish, and he will never chant Mahamantra. So there is no way to come out of that. He will glide down to hell. That is the fate of demonic. He will glide down to hell. Why? Because he is doing the sins again and again. So there is no way to come out of that. He will more uh, entangle into that. It is like that if one comes out of from mud, he will more into it. Okay. So only the way is Mahamantra. So we have seen in verse number 20 that what is the hope for them, because God is supposed to be all merciful. So people questions that God is all merciful, then why God is not merciful to demonic people, demonic persons? Because they are not taking the name of Krishna. They have lost their faith in Krishna. If one has lost faith in Krishna, there is no way he will more and more into the material life. He will more, he will waste more time in just running behind the to satisfy senses. And senses never get satisfied. There is no way. And they never attain me. Means mam aprapyaya. Here Lord Krishna say mam aprapyaya. Mam means me, aprapyaya will never able to attain me. Tato yanti adhamam gatim. And he will more and more glide down to hell. So this is the fate of demonic people, that they will glide down to hell. Then from verse number 16, 21 to 24, we'll see that what is the nature of demonic persons. In verse number 21 and 22, the three gates leading to the soul's degradation are lust, anger, and greed. So this is also known as lag, lust, anger, and greed. If one wants to satisfy lust, and lust never ends, and if lust is not satisfied, anger will arise. And if lust is satisfied, greed will arise. Okay. And if lust is not satisfied, anger will arise. And in this way, if lust is not satisfied, he will be in anger and greed. Anger will come, greed will come. Anger will come and greed will come, and his senses will never be satisfied. So every sane man should give these up. That is the only solution. Act for purification and attain the supreme destination. Only Mahamantra, only pure devotional service, only by listening Bhagavad Gita, only by hearing from right source, acharyas, guru, sadhu, and Sastra. If you are following, you are on the right track. One day you will attain success. You will attain me, means Lord is saying you will attain me if you are on the right track, if you are following guru, sadhu, and Sastra. Then in verse number 23 and 24, Lord says to obtain that supreme destination, one's activities should all be accord with the Shastra, according to Shastra. Okay, so there are gurus, acharyas. They will guide you what to do and what not to do, both. Okay, so if you are familiar about the attainment process of Krishna, the attainment process is following the scriptures, hearing to acharyas, reading Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitamrita. Okay, so this is the right process, and doing the sadhan bhakti. So if you are chanting, and this Kali Yuga is the Nama Yuga. if you are taking the name of Krishna, if you are chanting Mahamantra, that is Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, repeatedly. So this is the only Mahamantra by which you can be elevated, you can be liberated. Okay, so we have to run our life by the Guru, Sadhu and Sastra. So if you have faith in Guru, if you have faith in Sadhu, if you have faith in Sastra, you will generate faith in Krishna, and one day you will be elevated. You will be liberated. You will attain Krishna. So this is the Krishna's word. Bhagavad Gita is told by Krishna directly. So Bhagavad Gita was told to Arjuna, and earlier it was told to Sun God, Vivaswan. But the message was lost. So Krishna thought there is a need to re-establish the Bhagavad Gita. So he chose Arjuna to tell Bhagavad Gita. So Arjuna was the right person. Why? Because he was devotee as well as friend of Krishna. So if at all you want to learn from directly from Krishna, you have to become devotee. Devotee, the one who follows the devotional process. So Arjuna is the perfect person. Why? Because he is a devotee, he is as well as a friend. So Krishna told Bhagavad Gita not only to Arjuna. Krishna told Bhagavad Gita to the entire world, all living creatures, through Arjuna. So he chose Arjuna to tell Bhagavad Gita to the entire material world, the living entities who are living in the material world. Okay, so this material world is like a material ocean. It's like one can go through the process of devotional service and can attain Krishna. Verse number 21 and 22. Trividham narakashyedam dvaram nashanam atmanah kamah krodhastatha lobhas tasmad etat trayam tyajet. There are three gates leading to this hell, that is lust, anger and greed. Every sane man should give these up, for they lead to the degradation of the soul. Verse number 22. Etairvimuktah kaunteya tamo dvarai stribhir narah acharati atmanah shreyas tato yati param gatim. So the man who has escaped these three gates to hell, O son of Kunti, performs acts conducive to self-realization and thus gradually attains the supreme destination. Okay, so if you have faith in Krishna, you are taking the name of Krishna. That is the only way to come out of this material entanglement. So in verse number 21 and 22, Lord has explained these three gates, that is lust, anger and greed. So these three gates leads one to hell. So how does one become demonic and get cast into hellish life? Okay, so there are 4 to 5 things are very important in this case. So we'll discuss that one by one. So these verses describe the beginning of demonic life. All these demonic qualities begin with lust, anger and greed. And these three gates leads one to hell. Why? Because if you are not taking the Nama of Krishna, if you are not taking the name of Krishna, what will happen? So there are only two things, good or bad. So if you are not doing good, what will happen? Bad things will happen. You will be in bad association. You will be in the kusangati. So jaisi sangati vaisi rangati. So if you are not with the good people, you are wandering with the bad people, so what will happen? The character will enter you, enter into you, and that will start spoiling you slowly. So that is a very slow poison. So initially we'll enjoy, oh, I'm enjoying. In bhakti, there is no enjoyment. In bhakti, what is the enjoyment? If you chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, you will never get bored. You go to watch a movie again and again, and bet you cannot watch that movie more than 2 times, and may not be second time also. But if you chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra repeatedly throughout life, you will never get bored. Why? Because you will enjoy into it. Krishna will ride on your tongue and will start dancing as and when you start chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So you will never get bored. But in material enjoyment, you will get bored. You need new things. But in spiritual world, in the name of Krishna, what is there? You take multiple times, and every time you will find it is something is new. You will enjoy. Why? Because Krishna is there. When you take the name of Krishna, Krishna is there on your tongue and he is dancing. You will enjoy by taking the name of Krishna. The number two, why one should give these 3 gates? Because they lead to degradation of the soul. By controlling these qualities, one escapes demonic life and attains happiness. So everyone is running behind happiness, but they don't know what will give them permanent happiness. And everyone is running behind permanent happiness. How much wealth, how much money I can have so that I can enjoy. I can go to the pub, club, malls, movies, material places for picnic. So never ever go to material places for picnic, or go to Dham, go to Jagannath Puri, go to Badrinath, go to Kedarnath, go to temple nearby you, go to ISKCON temple. I'm not saying only go ISKCON temple, you go to any temple and sit there and start chanting. You will find peace inside. That will give you the real inner peace. So Hare Krishna Mahamantra has the power. As and when you start chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, it will clear the entire darkness inside you. This is the only reason one has to give up these 3 gates, that is lust, anger, and greed. So these are the 3 enemies of human being. Why? Because they lead to degradation of the soul. So if at all you are interested in taking the name of Krishna, you will be liberated from this material ocean. So this material world is like ocean. But to cross the ocean, you need boat. Similarly, to cross this material world, you need the name of Krishna. You need the name of Krishna. Mahamantra, Hare Krishna Mahamantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So you have to chant this Mahamantra repeatedly. So this will work like a boat and you will be able to cross the material ocean. Okay, so number 3, extreme danger from these 3 gates. They can kill one's self to such an extent that there will be no possibility from this material entanglement. Thus, they lead to degradation of the soul. What will happen? Once you start doing the sin, you become selfish, You find a company of bad people, you go to the bad places, you go to drink, you go to just and you are playing the games which are not good for human being. So that will disturb your mind. There will some money. Okay, so that money will disturb you. Why that? Because you will require more. You have 10 rupees, I want 20, I want 40, I want. So in this way, your senses will be engaged always in collecting money. They will never go to temple. They will never go to in the name of Krishna. You will be totally forgotten the name of Krishna. Why? Because you are associating with bad people. They are not taking the name of Krishna. They are the sinner. So, if you associate with bad people, you will never get opportunity to the name of Krishna. So, if you want to take the name of Krishna, you have to hear from your ears. If you hear from your ears, Krishna will enter into your heart through your ears. Okay, so by that way, when you hear, you automatically start reacting and you will start reading Bhagavad Gita. You will start following the instructions. It is like if you hear bad things many times, or bad things are taught you in the very childhood life, what will happen? You will be doing in your later life, and you will find that you will have faith that it is good. Let it be bad, but it is good for you. So you will understand all the bad things as good. So it is very, very important that we should chant the name of Krishna so that we can give up the bad things. Okay. So how to escape these three gates? Number 4, follow the prescription of Vedic literature. That is like when you get sick, you go to doctor and doctor prescribe you the medicine and tells you different things that you have to follow. Instructions, rules and regulations, protocols. Okay, you have got cough and cold, you should not drink the water which is in fridge. Actually, we should not drink the water which is kept in fridge. We should not utilize fridge. So fridge is not for Indian peoples. The people, those who are living in Bharat, fridge is not beneficial for them. We should not drink cold water. But when you have cough and cold and you visit doctor, doctor will always tell you that not to drink water which is kept in fridge. Okay, so that is the instructions. So you have to take medicine as well as you have to follow the instructions. Similarly, you have to associate with good people. You have to follow Guru, Sadhu and Sat. You have to hear Acharyas. You have to read Bhagavad Gita. You have to read Bhagavatam. You have to read literatures. That will only help you to elevate from this material life. The entire method is based on giving up lust and anger. The more one gives up, the more his existence becomes pure. So then he can follow all the rules and regulations and gradually rise to spiritual realization. Thus, one can rise to the platform of Krishna consciousness. Okay, so what happens when you start doing good things slowly? You automatically get the good association. You automatically start doing good thing. You automatically start going to temple. You automatically start doing seva. You automatically start doing donation. You automatically start preaching Krishna. You automatically start reading Bhagavad Gita, hearing Bhagavad Gita, preaching Bhagavad Gita, following Bhagavad Gita. So you follow, then others start following. Yad yad acharati sreshthas. So, if you want that your child should read Bhagavad Gita, so you have to read first. Automatically your child will start reading Bhagavad Gita. That is the only way. Whatever we are discussing, we have got it from the disciplic succession, Guru Parampara. The one who is Guru today was disciple of some Guru, the one who is in Parampara. Similarly, Bhagavad Gita was told to Arjuna, then from different gurus we are getting today, from Srila Prabhupada. We are fortunate enough to read Bhagavad Gita written by Prabhupada. So it is indirectly coming by gurus, but indirectly coming from Krishna only. So Krishna is the source of all knowledge. Krishna is the source of Bhagavad Gita. Krishna is all four Vedas, all Puranas. And the objective of all Vedas, Puranas, Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitamrita is to understand Krishna. Have to develop faith in Krishna so that you can perform devotional service. Okay, so for that, what should be beginning? Start hearing Bhagavad Gita, start associating with Guru, Sadhu and Sastra. Okay, so the number 5, how Vedic system is practically instituted in the form of varnashram duty, which help in gradual elevation to the highest platform of spiritual realization and liberation. Varna, ashram. So there are 4 varna and 4 ashram. What are the 4 varna? Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya and Shudra. And what are the 4 ashrama? Brahmachari, Grihastha, Vanaprastha and Sannyasi. So in this way, total 8 varnashrama system we have. Okay, so Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya and Shudra. Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya and Shudra. And ashrama, Brahmachari, Grihastha, Vanaprastha and Sannyasi. So always remember, so Krishna has established this varnashram system in such a way that, in a very beautiful way, that if you follow these varna and ashram, 4 varna and 4 ashram, we will be elevated from this material ocean. So this material world and that spiritual world both belong to Krishna. So in this material world, the one who is suffering can ride on scriptures and can be elevated to spiritual world. That is the only way. Okay, so this is the verse number 21 and 22. Verse number 23. Yah Sastra vidhim utstrijya vartate kamakaratah na sa siddhim avapnoti na sukham na param gatim. He who discards scriptural injunctions and acts according to his own whims attains neither perfection nor happiness nor the supreme destination. Okay, so if one is absorbed in material desires, waste his entire life in fulfilling his senses, the desire of senses, you will be always in this material entanglement, will never be able to come out of that. So in the previous 2 slokas we have seen how to give up. How to give up? By associating with Guru, Sadhu and Sastra. So we have seen that if one disregards scriptural injunctions and acts according to his own whims, there is neither perfection nor happiness, not supreme. So if you are not associating with perfect, you will never become perfect. If you are not associating with those who are happy, you will never be happy. If you are not associating with supreme, You will never find Supreme. So these Guru, Sadhu and Sas are the representative of God. So we have God in our heart, outside in the form of books, in the form of acharyas, in the form of sadhu, santa, saints. We need to follow the injunctions given in the scriptures. Clearly hear, read, understand, and ask gurus, acharyas. Okay, so in this way we can come out of the material entanglement. What does Shastra Vidhi refers to? So what are the directions of Sastras? Injunctions prescribed for different castes and orders of gradual spiritual elevation. And everyone is expected to follow this. Okay, for Brahman there is protocol, for Kshatriya there is protocol, for Vaishya there is protocol, for Shudra there is protocol. For in ashrama, for brahmachari there are rules, for grihastha there are rules, for vanaprastha there are rules, and for sannyasi there are rules. In this Kali Yuga, one should not become sannyasi. It is prohibited in the scriptures. One should not take a sannyas. But our gurus take sannyas so that they can devote more time in preaching. If you have a grihastha life, so there are some engagements. So if at all you can devote your 100% life in preaching, then you can take sannyas. In Bhagavatam also it is prohibited. Don't take sannyas. In Kali Yuga, sannyasa is not allowed. But if you are not getting time and you want to devote your 100% in preaching, you can take sannyas. In that way, it is allowed. Okay. There are sannyasis wandering in the material world, just they are wearing the saffron dress. Only by wearing saffron uniform, you can become sannyas. No. From your heart also, you have to give up all these lust, anger, and greed. You are entangled into lust, anger, and greed, and you are just wearing saffron dress. What you are doing? You are spoiling the image of Krishna. Others will think that, oh, it is not good. The people, those who are wearing saffron, they are not good. So you are spoiling the image of saffron uniform. Okay, so meant for gradual elevation. What is the purpose of scriptural rules? Means for gradual elevation. So elevation is not a one-day task. It has some steps. Like if you want to go to top, we go step by step. If at all we want to go to first floor from ground floor, you take the help of elevator or you take the help of staircase. Okay, so you go one by one. So we have to follow the rules. Directly you cannot jump to second floor and third floor. By first floor you can go. Okay. So apply the knowledge, not only theoretically know, but apply them. Otherwise, known as the lowest of mankind. So whatever rules you know, verify it from the scriptures. Don't make your own rules. Otherwise, it will become whim. And you will be entangled into that. You will make your own rules. Oh, we can follow like this. There is no God. We are all God. The demonic people are preaching like this. I am God because I have money. I have a lot of money. In future also I will be making more money. No one has more money more than me. Krishna is the reservoir of wealth. Whatever you have is a very, very, very little one. Part of that. Why? Because we are all part and parcel of Krishna. We all have come from Golok Vrindavan Dham. Because of some XYZ reason, we are suffering in this material world. So we have to think out how we can come out of that. Okay, so by reading the scriptures, by hearing the scriptures from our gurus, acharyas. So injunctions prescribed for different castes and orders for gradual spiritual elevation, everyone is expected to follow these. Apply the knowledge. Apply the knowledge means what? You have to read and understand and implement. That is called perfect application. Know the tattva of the Lord, proper understanding of Supreme Personality of Godhead. Who is Supreme God? Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna. Who am I? Why I have come in this material world? What is the relationship between living entity and Krishna? Okay, so one should be able to understand all these things. Then they can give up lag and they can enter into the spiritual process. Serve the Lord, engage himself in the service of the Lord. Otherwise, his attempts are spoiled. You have lot of money, use that money in the seva of Krishna, in the service of Krishna. You have lot of power, use that power for Krishna, for the service of Krishna. You have lot of intelligence, do preaching. Use your intelligence. Make your intelligence pure. Your intelligence will be sanctified. Okay, so whatever you have, serve the Lord with that. Why? Because it is given by Krishna, it will go to Krishna. We have come from Krishna and our objective is to go to Krishna. Go home, back to Godhead. Okay, so don't make your own rules. Otherwise, you will be entangled into whimsically things. So what is the meaning of kama karatah? One who knowingly violates the rule acts in lust. There are people, they know the rules. Hey, I know the rules. I have knowledge. Their knowledge is not purified. Because of that, they entangled into the material world. They running behind to satisfy their desires of senses. And they start acting in lust. If lust is there, anger and greed will automatically arise. Okay. So the one who knowingly violates the rule acts in lust. That is called acting whimsically. So that is known as in Sanskrit kama karatah. They know what is right, what is wrong, but their intelligence is not purified. They are not using their intelligence in the service of Krishna. They will make their own rules. I am powerful. I am intelligent. I have lot of wealth. In future also I will be making more wealth. I am God. Okay, like this they will be preaching in the society and they will spoil the entire society. That's why it is said in our scriptures, the leaders should be following Bhagavad Gita, the injunctions. Previously, all the kings, they had priest. They were keeping the priest. These priest, the king was running according to the suggestion of priest. And the king who was not following priest, they will be spoiled in the future. Okay, so what is the destination of whimsical acts? Destination is condemned by the Supreme Lord. The one who is doing bad things will be condemned by Krishna, will be killed by Krishna if required. Will be given warnings like we get in our life, many warnings if we are doing bad things. If you've got bad habits, we are doing the bad things, will be warned by Krishna, warned by our neighbors, our friends that you are doing wrong, don't do that. Our father, mother, sister, brother, they will suggest you that don't do this is wrong. But if you don't listen, the result will be also bad. Your life will be spoiled in the future. And if required, God himself will come and kill you. Previously, there were demons that no one was able to kill. Krishna had to come. See, it was the special mercy of Krishna. If Krishna kills one demon, he is liberated. So, cannot have the perfection which is meant for the human life. The one who is acting whimsically will never be perfect. 1 or 2, 100 people will be following him, but the entire crowd will not follow. So there will be differences. You know the result when there are differences. Blast one day. So importance of rules in human life, rules and regulations are meant to purify one's existence and attain the real stage of happiness. So this is the verse number 23. Verse number 24. Tasmachatram pramanam te karya vyavasthito gyatva sastra vidhanoktam karma kartum iharhasi. One should therefore understand what is duty and what is not duty by the regulations of the scriptures. Knowing such rules and regulations, one should act so that he may be gradually be elevated. Okay, so it is very clear. Don't act whimsically. Don't make your own whims. Follow Guru, Sadhu and Sastra and you will be elevated. So number 1, highest perfection. What is highest perfection? Highest perfection of Vedic knowledge is knowing Krishna, engaging in devotional service. By this process, you can become perfect. By acquiring a lot of money, you will never become perfect. मेरे पास इतना है, थोड़ा और आ जाए, I will be happy. I will be perfect. I will be doing all good things. That is not possible. So, if you are following Narayana, Lakshmi will follow. Wherever Narayana, Lakshmi will follow. And what we material people are doing in this material world, we are just running behind Lakshmi. We have forgotten Narayana. We don't remember that wherever Narayana is there, Lakshmi is also there. Lakshmi always follow Narayana. Narayana cannot live without Lakshmi. Lakshmi cannot live without Narayana. Okay, so what is the necessity to follow Sastras? Number 2, how to achieve the highest perfection very easily. Highest perfection very easily. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu recommends simply chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra and eat the remnants of the Lord. So if you are eating Mahaprasad through your mouth, Krishna is entering through your mouth into your heart. If you are listening through ear, Krishna is entering through your ear into your heart. If you are looking at the deities through your eyes, Krishna is entering through your eyes into your heart. If you are smelling tulsi leaves, Krishna is entering through nose into your heart. Okay, so engage all your limbs in the service of Krishna. What is the benefits of devotional service? One is understood to have studied all Vedic literatures and has come to the conclusion perfectly. And how to purify those not engaged in devotional service? Decide their prescribed duties according to Vedic instructions, do's and don'ts, how to follow scriptures, follow without arguments and alteration. So if you are following Guru, Sadhu and Sat, don't have doubt in your mind. If you have questions, you can ask, but don't keep any doubt. So this Sandeha will become, Sandeha is an enemy, so doubt is an enemy. If you have doubt in your mind, it will spoil slowly your life. One doubt you will always have doubt in your life. So a standard of Vedic scriptures which make them unquestionable, free from 4 defects of conditioned soul. We have got 4 defects. We have got cheating propensity. We are very selfish. We always want our benefit. Use that benefit, method, technique, mindset for the Krishna. I will chant Mahamantra more number of times and I will be benefited more. That is perfect knowledge. So what is the greatest offense of human life? Aversion to the principles of understanding Krishna, Supreme Personality of Godhead. And that is the only cause one is fall down in this material world. And once you are in Maya, you will be always suffering. So what is must to achieve perfectional stage? Following the scriptures, Guru, Sadhu and Sastra. Okay? And who is fortunate? Who is following the devotional service. One who has actually understood the objective of Sastra. So whatever we do in this material world is affected by 3 modes of material nature: goodness, passion and ignorance. Satogun, Rajogun and Tamogun. So in spite of hearing the glories of devotional service, they are not attracted, but they manufacture their own way of elevation. Okay, so if you are following Shastra, Guru and Sadhu, you can easily come out of this material ocean. Okay, Hare Krishna. So we'll stop over here. Any question you can ask? ग्रंथ श्रीमद् भगवद गीता की जय। शिल प्रभुपाद की जय। वांछा कल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे।